Mammals, again, cool. We got some mammals going on. By the way, I want to point out, like, they went from like jellyfish to tetrapods to rabbits. Um, like rabbits, like rabbits definitely were not the first mammal, right? Um, and uh, so, okay, let's get 20 of those. Okay, and we can do uterus. Okay. Oh, now, see, I went up. So before I had like 800,000. Now I get like 1,000,000 per click. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, uterus is an organism, is an organ, not an organism, an organ in which the fetus develops. This part of the mammalian reproductive system is where an egg is fertilized and is gestated until it is ready to be born. Most animals that lay eggs have an oviduct instead of a oviduct, oviduct instead of a uterus. I'm trouble pronouncing. I can't read actually. I'm dyslexic. So when I'm pronouncing words, I'm basically just guessing at them based upon other words that I know. That's like when you hear me say the Triassic, I'm going based upon the Jurassic, and remembering how that sounds, and then I'm changing it. So that's why I can't pronounce things. I just can't do it. Yeah. Okay. Hair. Not only did hair keep mammals temperature regulated, but certain hair follicles eventually evolved into important glands, like this one, that produce milk for mammalian young. I was a teacher for one of the classes, and I told, I think it was like second grade maybe, I was like, yeah, I can't pronounce things. And they're like, well, what if you just try harder? I was just like, it's not that hard, I try. But, yeah, anyway, okay. As the diets of mammals changed, more complex, specialized teeth, and then when I tell it to people, sometimes they get sad. They're like, "Oh no, it's okay. I've accepted this. This is who I am. I'm not going to change. My superpower has been accepting who I am and what I can do, because there's certain things that I cannot do, that other people can do. Most people can do, and I just have to remind myself. Because sometimes I forget and I get tricked up. I'm like, why can't I do this? And I have to remember, oh yeah, that's right. I just can't do it. But the other advantage is there are certain things that other people can do that most people can do. Most people cannot do that I can do, right? So when I was young, I realized, the greatest strength is having a weakness. The greatest strength is having a weakness. Because that means that you are super strong in some other area. Yeah, let's go. Anyway, mammalian teeth. As the diets of mammals changed, more complex, specialized teeth developed and helped differentiate new species. And with teeth, I was really into biomechanics for one summer, and I was like, anything about biomechanics I was reading. And I remember reading about ruminoids, which are like cows and I believe also deer, and their whole teeth structure. So they have no middle gap. They have forward teeth. They have lips. The lips are to sense the the leaf, the texture of the leaf, the type, all this sort of stuff. That's what the lips are for. And then they bite with their first teeth to cut off the leaf. And then they have a gap. They don't need the middle teeth. And their back ones are basically just to pound it into a pulp for them to digest. And then you look at like canines, right? They have the, wolves and things. They have the canine teeth, which we have, right? And so that's, for piercing and biting. So the diet of the animal greatly influences their structure, the types of teeth and the structure of their mouths. which I think is amazing and fascinating. Okay, so let's get the. Can we do it? No, we can't do it. Wow, I'm like half my. I bought all the rabbits. I have to be like doing a lot of click. Oh no, I have 23 billion. No, I had 200 billion before. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay, got the uterus. Okay. Euthenians? What are these? It's funny to me that we get the mammals. The rabbit was the mammal. You know. Unlocked. Trophy unlocked. Mammal's 60% more effective. In Pokemon, that's not super effective. Super effective is like 300%, 200%, something like that. Can I buy it? How much are these? Mammalian brain. Whoa, I got a mammalian brain. Okay, what is... Okay. With the development of the lymphic system, mammals gained the ability to experience more complex emotions than reptiles. Whoa. These adaptations also improve the mammal's memory, how we can learn from our mistakes. Something like an elephant, right? Elephants have really good memories, and the reason why they need those really good memories is to remember where they are. They need to remember the water sources. They need to remember water crossings. They need to remember food sources. So that's what their memory there is really good for. So having a brain allows you to adapt. And the cool thing with like brain and adaptation, like for the example for humans, is we don't have to evolve to have fur in winter environments. Instead, we can create tools to hunt an animal with fur and then take that resource and then make coats out of them, and so that we can adapt to colder weather. So instead of us growing the fur ourselves, we have adapted the same. We've gained the same advantage of having fur in a shorter period of time, and that's the power of the brain and adaptation.